What's going on, guys? It's Caleb, and today we have an E34 BMW in the shop for a detail. Now this car is in for a very thorough and deep exterior clean. I believe it's the first one since it's gone under new ownership. The previous owner, as you can see, didn't do the greatest job of taking care of it. Then again, I don't know the history of this vehicle. There are some rust spots we have to be weary of whenever going into this job. And as we go through this job, I'll go ahead and touch on that whenever we get to it. It's really not that big of a deal. And before we go any further, I just want to say this is a little bit of a shorter video. We are coming out of the holidays. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. As for me, I was kind of taking a break on the editing process of things, so I chose a video that didn't require so much time. I really wanted to focus on spending time with family and friends and all that stuff, so I hope you guys don't mind that. I still try to make it above 15 minutes for your enjoyment. Either way though, I hope you guys had an awesome holiday. Let's get this video kicked off in the year 2023 by getting these HREs nice and clean. Actually, I think this might be the first video where we've ever done a car that the wheels cost more than the vehicle. It was pretty great. As I said earlier, the main idea around this detail is just a very thorough exterior deep clean. And one of the main ways I'm approaching that is using my foam cannon, having Meguiar's D101 all-purpose cleaner mixed with some Adam's car shampoo inside of it. And this is really going to help me to start eating away at the dirt and grime and filth that is laying on the paint, inside the trim, all the nooks and crannies. And then I can follow up with a boar's hair detail brush that has a little bit of a shorter and more stiffer bristles, combined with some more D101 APC instead of a spray bottle. Combine that with some good old elbow grease, and then that would deal with the framing part of the cleaning process for the vehicle taken care of. I believe Larry from Ammo NYC calls it framing. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. It sounds pretty good though, right? I think so. if you're watching me foam down certain sections of the car at a time, that's exactly what the case is. I didn't just edit it weird, I call it micromanagement detailing. This is because there is a lot of work time being put into one side of the vehicle than the other. So instead of foaming down the entire car all at once, I'm just focusing on one section, coming in with the brush work, and then rinsing it thoroughly when I'm done. And this really helps to prevent chemicals from drying on the paint and causing a further issue that I didn't want in the first place. It's a really good thing to get used to, especially if you're someone like me who lives here in Florida, and during the summer it gets hot, water is evaporating instantly on the paint and drying and leaving little water spots, so working your car in this fashion is definitely to your benefit. Wrap up the exterior, we're going to go ahead and hit this thing with a medium grade clay bar, which is kind of out of the ordinary for me, but I did get a pack of it and I wanted to give it a shot. I will say it's kind of crazy that this car was not as contaminated as I thought it would be. It actually kind of blew my mind as I was going through with the clay bar. Not a whole lot of stuff came up. Now it could just be this particular clay bar not showing as much contaminants as a fine white one would, because the paint did feel very, very, very contaminated. But nevertheless, the clay bar did its job. It really brought a lot of life back to the paint, and then here in just a little bit, whenever I put a ceramic detailer on it, having this clean paint now is going to allow that ceramic detailer to really adhere to the clear coat even better than it would otherwise, while giving it a bunch of gloss.
So to kind of wrap everything up with this detail, let's go ahead, wipe it down with some Stoner Car Care ceramic detailer, hit the glass with it too, come around, I'll hit the wheels with it as well just to make that chrome really shine, and then we should be good to wrap it up, pull it outside, do some after shots for you guys. I know this wasn't some crazy extravagant detail of sorts, it really was just a very deep clean of an older car. I mean, as you can see, this thing is pretty much a rust bucket, but it runs and drives. It is an amazingly nice vehicle. I love E34 BMWs, and I mean the HREs that are on it, these wheels, amazing. I mean, the wheels are worth more than the car. I'm sure as time goes on and this car gets more and more and more stuff done to it, I'll probably get it in another video. But this thing definitely needed a deep clean. I don't think it's ever had this much of a deep clean on the exterior, so I'm happy I got to perform it.
So as you heard there, my microphone jack is screwed. This was the last car before I actually went through footage and realized it, so please, I apologize. I already have a solution in mind to kind of get around this issue before I send the camera off to get fixed, so don't worry about it. But moving on, we are using Stoner Car Care's hybrid ceramic detailer. This stuff is a wonderful spray coating to just throw on a car that has no protection. It's going to give it a lot of gloss, going to give it hydrophobic properties, as well as UV protection, pretty much everything you would expect from a ceramic SiO2 based product. Even if your car's already coated, you can just spray this stuff on top and it'll kind of fill in the pores of the coating and bring back that gloss and hydrophobic properties, etc. If you're interested in this product or any other Stoner Car Care product, there are links in the description for the stuff that I use from them. They are a sponsor of the channel. In fact, they're currently the only sponsor of the channel because every other company I've worked with thus far has been pretty much crap. They are a wonderful company to work with though, and they have some pretty awesome products, so go down in the description and check it out. We're throwing tire dressing on the car, which means we're coming up to the end of the video. If you guys want to know what kind of tire dressing I use Meguiar's Hyper Dressing. A lot of people like myself also use this as an interior dressing, but for tires it works fantastic to give it that deep matte black OEM look, which I just love. We don't do any of that glossy stuff here, I'm just not about it. But that brings us to the end of this video. First video of 2023. It was a short one, but we got through it. And as I said at the beginning, guys, I really hope you had an awesome Christmas and New Year's, just an awesome holiday season in general. I know for me at least 2022 was just a crazy year, especially here on YouTube with you guys and your support. It has been just awe-inspiring. It's crazy. In 2023, I have a couple of plans, like 2 projects or so in the works for you guys in particular, so stay tuned for that. Go ahead and press subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.